Now this all we have discussed in previous videos also. This was just a repetition of what we have done. And now let's see the actual coding for printing that pattern. We are assuming over here we have some variables I, J and even character CH with us. Suppose the n input value was 4 and the loop starts working. I set to 1, J equal to 1 to J less than I, J plus plus prints space. It prints single space, but because of this loop it prints n minus I spaces. Now I is initially 1, so it will print me 3 spaces. Then char is set to A. This loop will work for J equal to 1 to J less than 1. So it prints character A, CH increments to B, but then loop will stop because it has to work for once only. Then new line occurs. Let's say this is our screen. I plus plus occurs, I goes to 2, conditions true. This J loop will work for J equal to 1 to J less than 4 minus 2, that is 2 times. So it will print 2 spaces. Again CH will be initialized to A. This will work for twice and print me A and B. But if I print it this way, it will be A and B. B will be just below A. Look at this, while printing the characters, we have printed space over here. So if this space is not there, there will be A and B one after other. Now since space is there, the output would be A, then one space and then B. Then again CH plus plus, so CH goes to 3. Now observe the output exactly what is happening. Slash n occurs, output goes to new line. I plus plus is 3. Yeah. Now J equal to 1 to J less than equal to 4 minus 3, that is 1. So this will print me only single space. Then char will be initialized to A again. Now J equal to 1. I'm just explaining this in detail to understand. J equal to 1, print CH. It prints CH and space. Again J becomes 2, CH changes to B, prints B and a space. Then again CH plus plus occurs, CH becomes 3, J becomes 3. Sorry, CH becomes C and J becomes 3. Condition is true, prints CH, prints C and space. Again CH increments to D and J plus plus occurs, J loop will stop. So you can see we have generated ABC with spaces. Now obviously when the output is shown, these spaces are not visible and the pattern will look like a proper triangle like this. See for example when I becomes 4, that time again loop will continue on new line. J equal to 1 to J less than 4 minus 4, that is 0. Loop will not work, so no space is printed. Then CH again initialized to A, J again initialized to 1, and this is going to work for 4 times. It prints A space, then prints B space, then prints C space, prints D and space. So this will be my overall output. Now let's see the working program. Now here we have complete program. First we input value for n, then first for loop is incrementing in size 1 to n, then a for loop that prints me spaces, then char variable ch set to A. We have defined a char variable at the top, char ch, initialize ch equal to A before every print starts. Then the for loop goes for j equal to 1 to I, so I times character is printed and incremented, and then there's a slash n to generate new line. Now observe over here, there is a space in the output, there is %c, character is printed, and even space also is printed. So when I run this program, first we'll compile. When we run this program, let's see what the output is. I'll input n as 5. We can see that the output is like this. There's a space B, there's A space B space C, A space B space C space D, and so on. And that's why the pattern is a proper triangle. Now if this space is not there, then the pattern will be a right angle triangle but on the right side, because left side there are spaces, so all the characters will be on the right side. Let's try and run it now. Compile and then run. Enter n. I'll input again suppose 5. Yeah, now there are no spaces, and that's why characters are one after other, and spaces are only on the left side, but between the characters there are no spaces, and output is a right angle triangle on the right side. Now again let's try and see. In this case my outer loop of I was growing from 1 to n. In this case I'll make it go down from n to 1. That is I initialized to n, I greater than equal to 1, and then I minus. So as I keeps going down, that is keep decrementing, on every line the output will be decrementing. Yeah, it will start like ABCD, then ABC, then AB, then A, and so on. Now let's try and run it. First we'll compile the program. Now let's run the program. Enter value, suppose I input 6. So there will be ABCDEF, ABCD, ABCD, ABC, AB and A. You can see the output is growing from 6, then 5 outputs, then 4 outputs, 3 outputs, 2 outputs, and 1 output. Again, if I put a space over here, it will be a proper triangle. Let's try and run it. Yeah, let's put 5. Yeah, so you can generate different outputs by just changing little bit logic or little bit spacing here and there.